Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video we shall be looking at how to create a contact form. Now this is not just going to be a basic ordinary contact form. It's going to be a contact form with advanced fields. So we are going to be using Elementor Pro. So I already have Elementor Pro installed and I've created a new page for this. This is just a basic page, a basic canvas. So I'm going to go ahead and search for form. I'm going to search for form, and then this is the basic Elementor form I want to use. I'm going to drag it and put it onto my canvas here. And you can already see that it gives us this full form template. Now, what I can do is that if I preview this, it shows me that it kind of fills the entire page, but that's not what I want. I want it to be aligned to the center. So I'm first of all going to click here, and then I'm going to make this 900. I can even make it 800. Okay, so it has given us this, why not 700? So you can see it has given us these basic pages, fields here. What we can do is that first of all we can make this to be two basic lines. We can duplicate this, and so that we make this first name, and then we make this one last name. And for both of them, we want the name field to be a text, and the placeholder name. We can also make the placeholder to be first name, and then we can make the placeholder for these two to be last name. That's it. So email address, yes, the type should also be email. You may want to make it even text, but I prefer it being email, so that if anybody writes anything other than an email address, it's going to tell them that they've made an error. So for this first name, we can make this, the column width, to be 50%. So you see how it shows now here. And then we can also go ahead and make this one, the column width, to be 50%. So you now see that both of them are on the same line. Then let's say this is for companies. We may want to add another field, and we see what service do they desire. Let's see, required service. And then we can now go ahead and give them a list of options. So we can go ahead and give them a list of options. And for us to give them options, we'll have to choose the type to be select. Reselect, yes, okay. And you see, when we choose select, we also want this to be required. You can go ahead and toggle this on for all the other fields too. You give it a list of options that is going to appear as a drop down, and we can see accounting. We put on the next line, we see bookkeeping, we see auditing, we can see what can we see, sales, we can see marketing. Maybe these are the services we offer. And then we can also see maybe social media. So these are the list of services we offer. Okay, we can, so I'll go ahead and make this to be 50% too, and then I will duplicate this and see annual budget. For this, I'll give the options. I'll delete all of this here and see. First one, 0 to $1 million. Down here, $1 million to $10 million. Then beneath that, $10 million to $50 million. And then beneath that, I will just say $50 million plus. And these two is required. So when you come to this field, let me go ahead and publish, and then we can then, I'm going to go ahead and make these two. All of these should be required fields, all of these, so you cannot proceed without checking. Now this message, I'm going to drag it to the bottom, simple drag and drop, and I'll publish. It's publishing and it's reloading here. Now look at this. The customer, the client, can click here and choose whatever service they desire. They can also choose here. I don't know why it's behaving funny here. It should be the same like this. Let me go ahead and check what is happening. Annual budget. This is also supposed to be this is also select. Now let me go ahead and give a space here and see if that works. This is probably an Elementor glitch. Okay, this is reloading. I'll go ahead and just delete this and do that afresh. I just duplicated. I'll delete this. Annual budget. Delete that. Add new, select, and then I say annual budget, and this is required $1 million. I'll just put a random list, let's say 5 million, 10 million, 50 million, 200 million. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and just update. Let me see this. Okay, this is supposed to be 50%. 50%. And I update. Okay, I can choose yes. The glitch is fixed. So I'll bring this beneath this. I'll update. So they can write their name here, last name, email address. They can choose the service they desire, choose their budget, and then write message and send. Now, what happens for this button? We may want to change it and say submit. Not send, but submit. Button. Where's the button text? Okay. Submit. That's it. Then for emails, let's say action after submit. Here you can add, you can do add the person's name and phone number. You can add them to your Discord channel. You can create a pop-up so that once they click submit, a pop-up appears. You can do a lot. You can add redirect them to another page. You can add webhooks. You can add them to MailChimp, which is your email marketing software. You can add them to Active Campaign, to Get Response, ConvertKit. All of these, MailerLite, all of these are email marketing platforms. Okay, so let's see email. You can go ahead and add your email here. Let's see, this is my wife's email. I'll just say, let's say john@john.com. So, and then you can add a lot of fields here so that it will determine how your email is going to appear, how this message is going to appear, you know, how all the information is going to appear in your email. And then from email, and then you can add your own personal email here. When you add your email here, it is going to come into your email box, and then you can do that from here. Step settings, we don't have steps here. Then you can come now, and then you can style this form. Text color, want it to be pure black. That's for the labels. And then the font, want it to be Poppins. You see it has changed here to Poppins. And then we can make this to be 800. That's too thick. Let's make it 600. You can style everything here. So you can go ahead and change even the color of the button. The options are many. You can use whichever you desire. You can make this, let's say red. Yes, something of that sort. It looks brownish red. You can go ahead and change that. You can also go ahead and make the field color to be thicker. The border color, let's see. Yes, you see it's now darker, and then you can make it thicker. I don't know why you would want to do that. Maybe for some whatever you desire, you can go ahead and do that. So if I click, let me preview this form. If I now should put in my information here, all of this, and I click submit, it is going to go into this email address which I put here, john@john.com. Then the from email, this email at catchup.whatever.com, if I set up an auto response, it is going to come from this email. That is, if I set up an auto response, that whenever somebody sends me an email, they should receive an auto response. The auto response is going to be sent from this email address. So that is how to set up a contact form in a nutshell. You can go ahead and tweak this as much as you like. You can tweak the mobile layout. You can see this is it on mobile, and I want to believe that it looks pretty good. So that is a contact form in a nutshell. Please go ahead, like this video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. God bless you. Peace.